fifth grade. Okay, here is the tutorial on how to do your word art in case you forgot something that I showed you in class or just need clarification. You start out by going to wordart.com. And actually, let me show you this. So this is the website you go to. And then you click on Create Now. When you click on that, it takes you here. And you're going to see just sample words to start out with. I suggest that you come up with a list before you get onto wordart.com just so you're ready to go and you're not sitting here thinking of the words. But once you know the words you want, you start typing them in. And when you get to the bottom, let's see, I'm going to add ocean. If you need to add another word, you just click underneath and it will add it. What's another California word? Golden Gate Bridge. And you can keep going until you run out of words. Here's what I suggest. I suggest anywhere from 20 to 50 words is a lot, but you want a good amount because if you only have a few, then they start to repeat. You can see here I have like a ton repeating. So the more words, the better. Try to come up with a lot of words for your state. Okay, once you've done that, you're going to select shapes. And they give you all kinds of shapes, but we want a shape in the form of our state. So go open a new tab and type in your state name and clip art. Hit enter. And you're going to see lots of examples. You want to find something that's simple, that is the silhouette of your shape, doesn't have a lot of details, and is in a solid color. Okay, really any solid color would work, but you probably just want to pick the black one because that's going to be simplest for the program to read. Don't pick white. If it's white, it won't show up. All it's going to try to do is fill in the words in the black part. So you need the solid color. You need the silhouette of your state, which is like this right here. You right click, save image as, and then come over to your computer and click add image. Open image from your computer. Select your state. Click open. Don't need to mess with any settings. Just click OK. And now you'll see it's uploaded and ready to go. Next is choosing fonts. This is always fun. Pick something that fits with what you think your state's like mood, feeling, vibe. I picked Pacific. I think it's called Pacifico, because to me, like the Pacific Ocean, beachy. It looks California to me. Next is layout. I love the Dancing Words one. It's just the one that I think looks great, but you can play around with any of these. It gives you an example of what it's going to look like. Horizontal means the words will just go straight across, vertical, up and down. Dancing Words is what I already have here, and you can see they kind of go at different angles. Lastly is style. I went in and chose custom colors because I wanted colors that kind of felt California-y, beachy, ocean-y to me. You just click on it and you can move your little scrolly bar thing around to the color you want. This moves too. You can choose the different shades and then you click add to palette. If there's a color on here you don't like, all you have to do is click on it and it will go away. Once that's done, you click close. You can change the background color if you want. I prefer white or transparent. And just different things you can play with. Once you're done, come up here to visualize. And it'll take a moment. It's just going to render the image, put all your words in, and there you go. You should have word art in the form of your state. And you know, if you don't like it, you can go in and you can mess with the settings and do different things. Okay, now, unfortunately, this program here, as most of them word art programs, they want you to pay for the image, which is totally acceptable and fine. Fortunately, they do allow you to save if you do it through the print option. It won't be saved as an image, it'll be saved as a PDF, but that's fine. You can do that. Just so you know, if you click save, it won't work. It'll make you sign up. And if you click download, it will also have you, buy it. Okay, so we don't want to do that. Click on print, and the little print screen is going to pop up. You guys should be fairly familiar with this. It is the screen you see on your Chromebooks at school when I'm always telling you, did you check the destination? And you guys are like, why won't it print? And I say, well, it says save. You need to change the destination to print. Guess what? This time we're changing the destination to save. You do want to save it. So click on Save to Google Drive, and then you'll see it says Save. It's going to go automatically to your drive. Okay, and you can go over to your drive, and you should see it right there. You might have to refresh the page. If for some reason you're using a computer where that is not an option, then your other option is to screenshot this. Each computer is going to be a little bit different, so you're going to have to look it up, but you want to screenshot it so you make a selection, not so you screenshot the whole screen, because you don't want all your tabs and everything in it. So I do that on my Mac by doing Control-Shift-4, but on your computer it might be different, and you might just have to do a quick Google search. But you'll see, and then I have a screenshot of it. And it doesn't have a transparent background, but that's okay. That's because we're not paying for it. Okay, and that's all you guys need to do to make your state word art. Once you've gotten the PDF or the screenshot, then you can add it to Google Classroom. I put a little tutorial on the assignment on how to do that, and you can add it to your slides as well. I hope you're having a good day.